everyone, and welcome back to another episode. My name is Solon Reed, and today we are playing Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. In the last episode, we finished up in Wonderland. And then we just came here to... because we just needed to wander around for just a second. We went ahead and lit that. You can light that, which will allow smoke to actually be coming out of the chimney. It's a nice little touch that they added. Where is it? If I can... Okay, camera, please. See the smoke coming out of the chimney up here. And that's not there prior to, and I actually believe there's another function to that. Is that where the other chest is that I was looking for in the last episode? We're gonna go check, because I thought I had missed one, and now I'm having a really strong feeling that that was the one like it pops one out or something. Let's see. Anyway, so this video is actually being recorded on Wednesday, April 1st. Promise to you, there are no April Fool's jokes coming. Why can't I not jump? Apparently getting up here is an April Fool's joke. Promise to you guys, not gonna do that to you. What is happening? Donald, Goofy, get down. Gosh. I'm talking to my dogs. Why are you not grabbing the ledge, Sora? Thank you. I feel like I am missing something. Like there was something... Can you jump? Oh, I'm gonna fall. Seriously. I just want to see. Apparently there is... Okay, nothing right there. Let's go check the other side really quick. Because I thought for sure that there were two. That there were two chests that you could get up here. Maybe there was in the original release of this game. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Anyway. Today, we are actually going to a new world. I am very excited. I can't say that this is my favorite world. It's not my least favorite, but it's definitely not my favorite. Wonderland is one of my least favorites, mainly just because of the Trickmaster boss that you have to fight. You guys will also be seeing a new series coming out by me, in tandem with this game. So, I just recently got Final Fantasy 13. I actually just got it last night. And my original goal was to actually have that video released yesterday. However, my computer crashed in the middle of me playing. So I was able, thank God, OBS Studio was able to save the recording because it was almost an hour of recording. And so then I just went through, and today I was able to get back on it and it worked just fine. So I'll be releasing that video before I release this one. You'll see that one come out first, just because it's a new series and I already had it planned to come out last night. So this will probably be releasing on Thursday. Hopefully, I do have a school thing I have to get to at 9 tonight, so this video is not going to be edited until at least after that, which I believe it only lasts like an hour, so should be done by 10:15, 10:30, somewhere around there, and then I'll be able to edit my video. I'm trying to stay up until 1 o'clock in the morning every night now, because that's what time I will be up till when I start school next week. So we're just trying to kind of utilize my time, like manage my time better. With that being said, I hope you guys have had a good week so far. That was so rude. Alright, give me just a second. When I get to this new world, I will see you guys then. Alright, and welcome back. Sorry about that. I tried to see if there was like a, I was looking to see if there was another ship that I could use that might be a little bit faster, but I don't have any parts left. So as you can see, we are going to the Olympus Coliseum. I have a love-hate relationship with this world. You'll see why. I'll explain why. Don't worry. I got some interesting secret reports for you, or secret report for you guys today about this world, so I'm really excited about it. With that being said, let's watch this world cutscene, and I'll see you guys right after. Not me over here thinking that there's a cutscene. Okay. I guess there is not. Let's grab this. So I am really excited about getting into today's segments. You'll notice if you guys go back and watch the video I just posted from my... I'm trying to look and see if we have any comments. I'm sorry. If you go back or if you watch the Final Fantasy video, I actually did not have time to get to any of the segments, which is the first time that that's happened. The only reason that happened was strictly because there is a cutscene every 3.5 seconds in that game. I barely had time to talk. So, ooh, more puppies, yay! That would be 9, right? 9, okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss any other ones somewhere while I was chit-chatting. Alright, so, but yeah, we will definitely be able to get into our segments here, because I do know where all the cutscenes are. Well, okay, apparently I don't, but I know where most of them are. With that being said, let's talk to Phil.
Good timing. Give me a hand, will you? Move that pedestal over there for me. I gotta spruce this place up for the games.
Alright. So, we're gonna try to push this. Alright, sorry about that cut there. It sounded like somebody was, like, beating on my front door. Just had to make sure... Did we already say that it was too heavy? I don't remember seeing him say that, but probably did. Okay. Gosh, I'm sorry, guys.
It's way too heavy.
What? Too heavy? Since when have you been such a little... Oh, wrong guy. What are you doing here? This here's the world-famous Coliseum, heroes only. And I got my hands full preparing for the games, so run along, pipsqueaks. Look, it's like this. Heroes are coming from all over to fight ferocious monsters right here in the Coliseum.
You've got heroes standing right in front of you.
Yup, he's a real hero chosen by the Keyblade.
And we're heroes too.
Hero? That grunt?
What's so funny? I fought a bunch of monsters.
Hey, if you can't even move this, you can't call yourself a hero! Yeah. Okay, so it takes more than brawn. Well, let's see what you can do.
Alrighty. So you'll notice, because I'm stupid, I didn't have my camera or my flashlight on my phone. I need to get a ring light or something, like one that can plug in and stay plugged in. I have a little one, it just doesn't work as well, and it's way too concentrated bright for me. Like, I need something a little bit softer. So right now we use my phone. It's still very bright, but lights up my face. Alright, so let's talk to him. This trial is tough. You got what it takes? You ready? Sure. Alright, kid. Let's see what you got. Okay, it says okay, kid, but... So this is one of the reasons why I actually hate this world. The rules are simple. Bust all the barrels within the time limit. Ready? Go. I just, like, I'm not a huge fan of the way that they went about doing this portion. I missed it. Not bad for a beginner, that is. I read it to myself. Alright. So I used to be pretty good at this part. Now I'm terrible at it because I haven't played this game in a while. Oh, it got that one. That was cool. So, for today's community report, unfortunately, we still did not have any comments on our last video asking any questions. So,
You know, you ain't bad, kid.
Looks like I'm headed for the games.
Afraid not.
Why not?
2 words. You guys ain't heroes.
Come on.
want to become a real hero? Start by mastering this spell. We get Thunder, which is technically lightning.
Deep freeze.
Oops, I have that set wrong. Hold on.
Thunder.
Lightning. Okay. Let's refill that. If you just step on these, by the way, I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but if you just step onto the actual save point, you don't have to go into it, it'll refill all of your health and MP. Before I walk out here, because I know there's another cutscene coming, today's community report, there were still no comments on the last episode, so we will not be doing that. It'll probably be a while before we'll be doing that. So after this cutscene, we'll get into Wayfinder Window, and we'll kind of go from there. I'll see you guys right after this.
Rather a stubborn old goat, wouldn't you say?
Who are you?
Oh, hey, hold on there, Fuzzboy. Wait, let me guess. You want to enter the games, right? Well then, hey, get a load of this.
A pass?
It's all yours. Good luck, kid. I'm pulling for you, little shorty.
And we obtained an entry pass. I love that he calls him Little Shorty. It's great. So we'll go talk to Phil. Hey, how'd you get this? Can we enter the games now? Well, I guess so. We'll start with the preliminaries. Ready for the preliminaries? Yeah, let's go. I can't say big words sometimes. Some real weirdos signed up for the games. Better watch yourself. So this is interesting, the way that they did this versus in Kingdom Hearts 2. And we'll get there when we get there. But something that is different here versus in Kingdom Hearts 2. You actually can obtain MP or HP, oh my gosh, experience for each of, or for every Heartless that you defeat in this, in any of the tournaments that they do. You're no heroes yet, but you ain't doing bad. Lucky you came to me for coaching. I love how you can definitely, like, you can tell the difference between a cutscene and not a cutscene because of the textures of Sora's face. Something tells me he'll be a tough one to beat. Who knows? Maybe you'll end up facing him. Sinisters. And we use thunder for everything. Thunder will be your best friend. In this game, there is another ability in Kingdom Hearts 2 when we get to that. That's still 2 games away. That will be your best friend in that game. So, let me make sure nobody's going to say anything really quick, and then we'll get into Wayfinder Window. Okay. So, for today's Wayfinder Window, I wanted to give you guys another update on how work and school is going. So, this week, for work, we have thunder. Just do something. Oh my gosh. I didn't think I was gonna die to the prismatic melodies, but apparently I am. That's what these guys are called, by the way. And ignore the train that just so happened to come by right at the same time as I'm recording, which is just so much fun. Say, you're better than I thought, kid. Wish he was here to see this. Who? Hercules. He's a hero if there ever was one. Too bad he's off visiting his father. I don't have any magic. Okay. So this week at work, we actually got to do more hands-on. So this week they call it nesting. Basically, we are we're working cases, but we have to be very careful. Like, we're being monitored with every single thing that we're doing. So, but we are able to actually, like, work in our live environment when I'm gonna die. Goodness. That was so close. Okay. But we're able to actually, like, work in the live environment sometimes, depending on, like, who we're training with and how comfortable we are as well working in that environment. It's so cool to, you know, get more hands-on, like, have that ability. For me, it helps a lot. I'm able to learn a lot more. I am able to move a lot faster than, you know, I had originally thought I was going to be able to. So that has been going very well. We're in nesting.
That little punk is your next opponent, okay? Now don't blow it. Just take him out.
The great god of the underworld is afraid of a kid? Sorry, but my contract says...
I know! You think I don't know? I wrote the contract! I know it says you're only required to kill Hercules in this tournament. But you gotta fight that kid to get to him. Come on. Hey, it's like that old goat says. Rule number 11. It's all just a game. So let loose and have fun with it. I mean, a casualty or two along the way. It's no big deal, right? Jeez. Stiffer than the stiffs back home. Still, suckers like him are hard to come by.
Alright. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Woo! That was so close. I don't know what that noise was. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, we have a few more days left before we go back to training next week on Monday. And I'm really excited to get to show what I've learned and apply it in our training and everything as well. I think it's alright, I'm about to focus. I'm about to die so many times. Let's do it.
That's the best you can do?
Oh my gosh. Oh, I am so gonna die. I'm gonna have to... Oh, I don't have any potions left. I'm gonna die. He's gonna get me. I'm sorry, guys. We are gonna have... Yeah. Donald, wake up. Somebody please help me. Oh, I'm gonna panic. I am way too underleveled for this game. Called you. Before I read that, I am not even gonna lie, I did not know that there was an alternate scene there. I thought you had to beat Cloud. Did not know you could just die to him. So that was a new experience for me. I've played this game 50,000 times in my life, and I've never died to him. Not right there, at least. And so, I've never seen that scene before. That was interesting. Okay. Whew, that was close. That was Cerberus, the guardian of the underworld. Herc should be able to handle him. But then again, maybe not. This doesn't look good. Alright. So, screw that. We're, instead of going to go help, because we are going to have to go help, we are going to go level up. We're going to go back to Traverse Town, and we're going to spend some time leveling up. Because I did not realize how difficult that fight alone was about to be. Cerberus is going to absolutely destroy me. So we're going to avoid that the best we possibly can. And we're going to try to get some levels under our belt. Oh, I'm going to die. Oh, I'm going to die. Oh, I'm going to die. Oh, I didn't die. Okay. As I was saying, I'm sorry for all the panicking that just happened. So work has been great. It's been still very tiring, but not as tiring as last week. I'm getting more used to getting up super early and used to when I'm actually able to do something like throughout the day, like when we're doing our live case, like when we're working in the either in the training environment or doing live cases, it is a lot less taxing on me, like on my brain, and just like I'm not as tired because I'm actually able to focus on doing something versus, you know, sitting and, you know, trying to pay attention to what's being taught. And I'm just not that kind of learner. You know, I'm a hands-on learner. So that's why this past week was very difficult, because we did have a little bit of time to get inside of the training environment to apply what we had learned, but it was still very difficult because we would work one case and then we'd get pulled back. This week, however, it's been back to back. You know, we're doing 5 or 6 cases a day, which is a lot more than, you know, obviously than what we've been doing. So very excited about that. Very excited to get past the training of it and actually get into it. And then, sorry about that. So with school has been going pretty good. I had my orientation last night, which I had actually forgotten about, and luckily my student success coach was able to remind me of that. Very grateful for her doing that. Oh, come on. Wait. I can get it now. Yeah. Finally. Okay. Very grateful to her for reminding me about that, because had she not, I would have missed my orientation, which was mandatory, and that would have sucked. So very grateful to her. Now when it comes to tonight, so tonight they're doing something called Convocation. Not really too sure what to expect, I'm not even gonna lie. Do I have more health? Did that just give me more health? Hold on. No. I feel like I have more health than I did. But maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Okay. I'm not too sure what the convocation is, and I'll definitely let you guys know this weekend when I get to go to that and you know, get to experience what that is. That is what Ripple Drive is, and it's so powerful. It's so awesome. We actually have something to go and do really quick. Now that we have Thunder, we can go and do something that we have not been able to do up until now. First, let's just get these guys out of the way. The good thing about these guys, they don't do a lot of damage, and you do a lot of damage to them, which I very much enjoy. So, yeah, that's basically it for today's Wayfinder window. Mainly just doing really good at work, have school coming up next week. Very excited about that. I was able to get my classes were added to my schedule now, so that is even more exciting. It's making it more real. But once I actually start school and everything, I'll be able to give you guys more of an update, let you guys know what's going on. Also, we have multiple things to do here actually, but I can't use all my. And we just got an HP boost, so.
Come on! Come on!
So. Yeah, so I do want to talk a little bit about Final Fantasy 13 and why I decided to do that in tandem with Kingdom Hearts. So this is what you need Thunder for, by the way. So after you get Thunder, if you're still underleveled, come to Traverse Town. We're in the 3rd district, and you'll see these 2 little wires poking out. Lock onto them, cast Thunder. You'll hear that. And if you come over here, you can now. Also, they took it away. They fixed it. Oh wait, you used to be able to lock onto it. I opened it first. Now this will take you directly to the 1st district. So no more having to go all the way around. We are, however, going to go back through here, and we're going to go into the 2nd district again. So if you guys remember, back in the 2nd or 3rd episode, I can't remember, I think it was the 2nd episode, I was going around and collecting chests and stuff for a bit, and I swore up and down that there was a chest up in the, that there was a chest up where Donald and Goofy were back when we very first met them in Traverse Town. I'm gonna show you guys, I was right. There is a chest up, or there is a treasure up there, but it is not a chest. It's not a physical chest, I should say. I think it counts as one because you can get an item from it, but I'm not too sure, to be frank with you guys. But anyway, let's climb up here, and I will show you guys where to go. So once you get up here, you're gonna come across here. And do what we did. Why are we turning? Last time. And we're gonna come all the way through here. So this will take you back to the 3rd district. Now you can see, oh no. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. I'd be so upset if I fall. So you can see we're back in the 3rd district, but we're up at the top. If you come over here and you just examine this random spot, you get a postcard. I knew that there was something up there to get. I think it counts as a treasure. I am not 100% sure about that. I may be wrong. I will have to look at my reference guide that I'm using to figure out where all of the treasures in the game are, because they are not marked like they are in the other games, except for Rechain of Memories is the only other game that doesn't actually tell you where any of the, or doesn't actually like keep track of the treasures that you collect throughout the game. Ooh, we got a Mega Ether. Ooh, and a Mithril. And that's it. Okay. I don't know where the other ones are off the top of my head. I feel like they're in another chest somewhere. But we're just going to go and kind of grind through here. We're already at 35 minutes, so we'll just kind of see how this goes. I have plans to fight Cerberus today, so I will try to make sure that happens, but I definitely need more health before I go back there. So let's try to get a little bit leveled. But let's talk about Final Fantasy 13. So I decided I wanted to play that game alongside this one and give that a go for multiple reasons. One, I really wanted to play that game. I have been very excited to have the money to get to buy it and play it. And so when I finally got paid, I was able to get it. And I'm very excited about that. But also, this game, while it is very fun, is going to be very tedious when it comes to all the grinding and everything that I have to do. And so, with that being said, I would like to have something else to play in the days where I just get very bored of playing this, because this, you know, I don't want to jump ahead and be playing like the other Kingdom Hearts games, because for those who are following or who want to join in and start following soon, I just feel like that's going to get very confusing very quickly. So to try to avoid that, we're going to be playing a completely different game that has nothing to do with this one. But it's also a very fun game. I am not a fan of turn-based RPGs. Not a fan at all, to be honest. Multiple times in that other video, you will see me struggle with the remote because I am trying to dodge roll away, and you can't dodge roll in that game. Or I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to do things that you can do in Kingdom Hearts that you can't do in that game because it's not gonna let you, you know, like. So I have to work on that. I'm not a huge fan of those types of games. They've just never really been my favorite. No vacancy. Okay, let's examine this picture. We're gonna come down here and examine this other picture. There's a reason. Paintings are great. And we're gonna come back here. I think there's a reason. Paintings are great. If you ever stay the night, try hitting the clock. Okay, I'm pretty sure we already did that. It's in the green room. So, for today's secret report, we are going to go back to Olympus Coliseum. Don't worry. I do plan to go back there. I just need to gain some levels before I do. Yeah, we already did that. What's over there? That's the hallway. And that's the alleyway. Okay. So, but I do want to go ahead with today's secret report. So this one's kind of long. You'll see me look over at my other monitor a couple of times just to kind of reference what I'm talking about, and I don't get too confused or, you know, jumbled. So Hercules, as we all know it, as a... Sorry, Donald just got, or somebody just got, treasure magnet, and that makes our treasure magnet even more, which is great. Okay, so Hercules is very different from the actual story. So the movie, the Disney adaptation is, well, the Disney movie is an adaptation of a Greek myth. Sorry, my brain. So Disney, sorry, I'm doing too many things at once again. This isn't a real cutscene, but it's cute. If you come here every once in a while, you'll see this cutscene. I think it's every time. And then sometimes, they didn't this time, but sometimes they'll give you a gift. So come back here every once in a while, see if there's anything that Pongo and Perdita are giving you. Or have, like, for you. Anyway. So, Disney needed to make a movie that was more kid-friendly than the actual original adaptation, or the original story of Hercules. So, they decided, originally, they decided to make Hercules more, like, awkward and kind, and playing into the whole, like, zero to hero thing, which, you know, really works, and I like the way that they went about it. It would be neat to see the actual, like, I don't know if there is a real adaptation to what happened, according to the Greek to the myth, but we'll see. Or I'll tell you guys tell me if it's something you guys would want to hear or you want to see. So okay. So, according to the myth, Hercules was also called Hercules. And he was already, like, very strong from the very beginning of the story, the myth. And his story, instead of it being, like, following that zero to hero concept, it follows more of punishment and redemption. So, let's see. So, in the myth, Hercules was born to Zeus, an immortal named, or an immortal woman. I didn't see a name when I was researching all this. So, he was born to Zeus, of course, as we know. So basically that made him, according to the Greek, in the way that the Greeks believe in multiple gods, that would have made him a demigod, being half god, half human. Hera, who was Zeus's wife, hated Hercules simply just because he existed in the first place. And she basically made it her mission to ruin his entire life. So, she caused him to unalive his entire family. And, like, I think it was, from what I could tell, it seemed it was obviously, like, more his, like, mortal family, so the mortal woman that Zeus had laid with to have Hercules, so Hercules' mom. And because she did this, which nobody, as far as I could tell, she wasn't really punished for it as much. Maybe she was later. Again, I get my information from ChatGPT, and then I fact check parts of it just to make sure everything looks correct, and that what she's giving me is, you know, stuff that can actually be validated later. So to atone for hurting his family, Hercules was tasked with completing 12 tasks, but these tasks were nearly impossible to complete. Things like slaying the Neiman lion, or capturing the Serenian hind, and facing a Hydra. Which, if you've even watched Hercules, or, you know, if you've watched the movie Hercules, you know what that is. But for those who don't, a Hydra is basically a monster that, when one of its heads are cut off, it can grow 3 more back, or 2 more grow back in its place. So the more you cut off, the more heads appear, basically. Which seemed impossible for him to do. And they kept the Hydra in, of course, in the original movie. They also kept... So Hades wasn't also a villain. Like, he was just kind of there. He wasn't... Like, he didn't really have much of the same type of role that he does in the movie. So they also had... Pain and Panic were not in the original story at all. They were added in for comedic relief and just to add a little bit more comedy in general to the show, or to the movie. It's kind of crazy. Like, when I was reading about this, I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely going to be the secret report, because this is just amazing. Like, this is peak, in my opinion, on what I would want to know about a world, you know. And so I felt like it was something very interesting. So, yeah, that is it for today's secret report. It's a bit morbid. If you want to read into it, please do. It is actually really neat. Like, I didn't even read a lot of it. I didn't even read a lot of it, but what I did read was very, you know, like, even just a little bit that I read to you guys, it's kind of morbid, you know, like being tricked into unaliving your entire family. That's just crazy. Like, that's crazy. And then having to go through all of those different, you know, tasks and everything to basically, what they say, atone, but, you know, I don't really like that word. So basically, I know atone means like to make up, but when I hear the word atone, I think like atone for your sins. And like, I'm a Christian, so like I just try to be very careful about the different things that I am saying and putting into the world. So we'll say to make up, to like redeem himself, which is basically what atone means. And so, yeah, I just thought it would be a little interesting fact for you, or not fact really, it's more of a myth than anything, but a little interesting tidbit for you guys to know. Something I found very interesting. This is different than it was before. I mean, I guess that's what you get with Wonderland. I mean, I'm glad. Oh, why did I use fire? I'm sorry, guys. That was on me. I don't know what that noise was, but it just scared the crap out of me. Oh, bucket. Okay.
Thunder!
No! Run. So we're just grinding a bit. What I'll probably do is do a time lapse of this. I don't know if you guys like the time lapses, but I like making them. They're a lot of fun. So we're gonna keep them in for now. I'm gonna do a time lapse of this, and I'll see you guys back here in just a little bit. I just feel like this video is getting already pretty long, and I don't want to miss out on Olympus. So give me just a minute, and I will be right back. I changed my mind, and only because there's a lot of different things that you can do in this world that you can't really do on your first go around. So we're actually going to go back over here. I promise to you, by this weekend, we will 100% be getting back into. That just confused me. We will get back over there. I'm probably not going to go back over there today because we only have about like 15 minutes left of this episode, and I don't want to, and I have, like I said, I have my school thing at 9, so sorry, that was really loud. So I need to, get prepared for that, get ready for that. So for now, we're gonna stay here. I'm gonna show you guys the different things that you can do here that I can find. Oh, get out of here. We just got scanned. Oh, snap. Ripple drive, you're going off. Stun impact, you're coming on. And scan, you're going on. Oh, thank God. I love this ability. We're saving that mother. Alright. Let's come back in here. So, you guys saw earlier, we filled that up. Don't ask me what we did with it. I don't know. I just know we filled it up. I don't know if there's something specific that you have to do with it yet. I need to get over there. I need to figure out how we get over there. Hold on. Let's figure out. I just feel like it's fun to kind of explore a little bit, but I'm not strong enough to fight Cerberus, so we can't really do much else in there. And until I get strong enough to fight him, y'all, we ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I ain't fighting him. Are you serious right now? You guys be crazy if you think I'm gonna go through and try to fight Cerberus at level 15. I am nowhere near strong enough for that. How do you get over there? Let's go.
Thunder! Fire!
And if you look under where it says lock on, now you can see the HP of the enemies.
Thunder!
Run. How do I still not have guard? That's crazy.
Here!
So for today's the Realm Between segment, I am actually very excited to talk about this because I have actually done quite a bit with this segment. I have been working on the title menu music and making sure that sound is good, and I have also gotten the first place that you'll go to. I have the music for that as well, which makes me very excited because yay. Yeah, this is where I was trying to go. Okay, so we can come over here, knock that down. Gotta beat all these dudes. It's just so cool how this game just thought of everything. It's just, it's so cool. There's just so many different tricks that you don't really. Excuse you. That you wouldn't know about unless you look. You're not gonna notice any of this stuff on a normal playthrough. I just know about it because I've been watching videos of people play this game. So anyway, I was able to get my. This is tripping me up. Okay. I was able to get the title menu music done, which was very exciting for me. It was very, it sounds really good. I really do enjoy it. And we got defense up. Let's get that equipped. Well, not really equipped, but I'll use that. And I was also able to get... Seriously?
Fire!
Why would I use fire on it?
See ya!
I swear, sometimes I'm an idiot. I was also able to get the first
Here!
place that we go to, the music for that, almost all the way done. So I'm still working on it. Can't get to there. But I'm very close. I'm very excited about it. I also have the loading menu, the first loading menu done.
This should help.
And that is exciting as well, being able to just have your first loading thing done. We're gonna have to come back here when we get that white trinity, by the way. Because what you get from that white trinity is actually really cool, so. Alright, anything else I can do here? No, but I can go back to the bazaar room now, or to the right side up version of it. But I started working on my HUD elements and trying to get those perfected, and I only just barely started working on it. My goal was to work on it a little bit last night after I was done recording my Final Fantasy video. However, that did not end up working out because my computer decided to poop out on me, so. Almost done with today's episode. I'm actually really proud of me for being able to... Sorry about that noise. That was very bad. Oh, scan gummy. Okay. I don't know if that's going to be very useful to me, but okay. I'll take it.
Deep freeze!
So...
Here!
My goal for this week is to really focus on getting my HUD elements together, making sure that those are that looks really good. I don't want to give you my ether though.
Here!
Oh, you gave me a camping set. Okay, I'll take it. I think this guy wants an ether too. Give me another one. What do you want? Oh, you mother effer. Okay, so yeah, basically, my goal for this week is to have my, well, for one, is to have my brain in the right place, but we both know that ain't gonna, we all know that's not gonna happen. So because I can't do that, my goal is to have my HUD elements done, and to have my to get further into the actual like mechanics of the game. I'm trying to get all of the normal things done just as quickly as I can, but also trying to make sure, you know, like it looks good. So what I mean by normal things, because I'm just talking out my butt at this point. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna do my best to try to explain what is about to happen here. So, if you come into this room, and a bunch of these guys show up, a bunch of the small shadows, after they are all defeated... Oh, wait, how many rounds are there? I can't remember how many rounds there are. I've not actually done this before. I'm really scared right now. Like, my stomach is actually burning. There's a few different rounds of these guys. I think there's actually 3. are you not locking up? I'm about to be so focused and we're about to go over our time, but that's okay. These guys show up, and if they touch you... yeah, I am way too underpowered for them. If they touch you, they do damage and then they disappear. They drop a special... They have a chance of dropping... Don't let me touch you, don't let me touch you, dang it. Okay. Well, they have a chance of dropping a special thing that you're gonna need like later in the game. A special material. I personally have never tried to go through and get all of the materials that you need for this game. And then you can, oops. Just gonna do this 50 times apparently. So this is what I've been trying to do a lot. So now if you shrink back down, you just have a quicker way to get to the Lotus Forest. I think it's the Lotus Forest. So this time, because the red Requiems showed up, these guys, I know that those giant, they're called Gigas shadows. They're, yes, Gigas. I don't know why. Because because these guys showed up, the Gigas shadows won't show up. We'll go and see where this passage leads. I think it's to the Lotus Forest again. And then we will end this episode off here. In the next episode, I will do my best at Cerberus. I'm sorry we did not get to him today. We'll go a little over. I'll do that for you. So let's go in here. Oh, Tea Party Garden. Oh! That's how you get up here to get dark matter, which is also another very rare material. We'll get those other ones later. I'm not about to worry about them right now. We're gonna go ahead and give Cerberus a go, or we'll see what happens. I can guarantee you I'm gonna die multiple times. That is okay though. So I will meet you guys there. I'll be right back. So we equipped a radar gummy, note the bottom left corner. This allows us to be, basically it works as a mini map so you can see all of the enemies that are coming. I wanted to pop in here and let you guys know I did. This is the scan gummy that we just got actually, which is pretty fitting because we just got scan as well. So doesn't show you the enemy's health, but you don't really need to because one hit takes most of these guys out. So just wanted to show you guys that really quickly. I'll be right back and I'll see you guys when we get to the Olympus Coliseum. Alright, we made it back to Olympus. Yes, we almost died, but we did not. That is the important thing. Okay. So, I was thinking on the way over here, I'm gonna give this one go. If we can't beat him on the first try, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the episode, because this episode's already pretty long. And once we get in here, we will get the Paopu question of the week. We'll give this a go. I will probably get really quiet, and we'll see what happens. Kid, you're not entering the arena, are you? This ain't some real match. This ain't some match. This is for real. I am so sorry, guys. I'm not afraid. You can decide if I'm hero material or not. Careful, kid.
Kid, I got 2 words of advice for you. Attack!
So, we're gonna die. But before we do, I wanted to go ahead and mention the fact that I actually spoiled that we were going to be fighting Cerberus, and I do apologize for that for those who did not know that that was coming. I'm sorry. This game has been out for 25 years, though, or 24 years, so if you didn't know that, I'm sorry. Like, there are things that I don't want spoiled because, you know, like, it's not fair to those who have never played these games before. And I'm not going to spoil anything unless it's going to be in this episode. You know, like, I'm not going to spoil things that are coming later in later games. I'm not going to spoil anything. But I do want to apologize for spoiling this because I know that people who have not played these games before, have never experienced the story, would probably be pretty shocked to see that you have to fight a 3-headed freaking dog. I know I was. So, for today's Paopu question of the week, if you had to choose any Kingdom Hearts character, or Disney character in general, to train you, so very much like Phil does, so you would learn how to become a hero from this person, who would you choose, and why would you choose that person? So for me, I would choose Sora. And I know that seems cliche. And I know that seems stupid. Because Sora isn't really that strong. He's not that, like, he's not really that great. But he is a kid who knew nothing about what the world... Yeah, we're gonna die because I don't have any other items. He didn't know anything about what the world truly was. When this happens, run for your life. Roll, just never stop rolling until it stops. And I kind of like that because I would be somebody who doesn't know too much about, you know, how to fight or anything, but Sora learned how to do all of that and became very powerful because of that. I saw it coming. I'm not even gonna lie. I said it before. I knew we were gonna die there. So with that being said, let me know in the comment section below who you would choose to be your trainer. As I said, I would choose Sora. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below as well. And I will see you guys this weekend when I post my next video. My goal is to do 2 Kingdom Hearts videos a week and 1 Final Fantasy video a week. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I'm able to do that. But with that being said, have a great blessed rest of your week, guys. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.